Here's rap icon and music mogul Master P speaking to me at his Master P Masterclass in New York City on Daddy Duty 365. All right, everybody, I am sitting with the man, the myth, the legend, Master P, also known as Percy Miller. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, sir.
Now, a lot of people know you from your rap career. You're a music mogul, an author, an actor, entrepreneur, philanthropist. You do everything, but you're also an amazing father.
Yes, that's probably the most important job for me. Being a dad, being a father, knowing that that's a lifetime commitment that you make to your kids, and people don't realize that's probably the most important thing that you could do is spend time with your kids and be there for them and raise them. So I have a lifetime commitment with my kids.
I know a lot of people are more familiar with Romeo because he's been in the music industry, he's been on television,
Yes.
but you have a total of 5 kids, right?
Yeah, 7.
7?
Yes.
Whoa, I know 5 from the TV and Instagram, but 7 total.
Yes.
Wow, okay, run their ages and the names.
Well, you know, I'm going all the way down from 30 to 12.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, 30 to 12. How do you balance all those kids?
A lot of personalities. And you know what? I grew up in a big family. And so I realized that, you know, I have to do the same thing. I got to be there for my kids. You just balance it. I mean, I've been blessed, and it's about doing what's right. I'm a man of God, and I realized that that's the best blessing you could have.
Yeah. Now, right now, we're at the Master P Masterclass.
Yes.
And we hear the music. Everybody's having a good time. They're talking about, you just got off stage talking to entrepreneurs about entrepreneurship. So today I want to talk to you about how do you create that next generation of entrepreneurs because you've raised your kids in the business and to be about their business. So how do you get them to even start learning about money?
Well, you know what? You have to teach them economics and banking at a young age. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm like, don't just be great entertainers and athletes. Understand economics. Okay. And put your trust and faith in God.
Well, how hard is it to do that when you come from a person like yourself who's made multi-million dollar, hundreds of thousands of multi-millions of dollars, lots of money, y'all. So how do you balance that and teach them that, like, so they don't feel entitled or daddy's gonna give it to me or do that?
Well, I teach them integrity and I teach them how to be hungry. Because think about it, if you're passionate about something, you'll be able to get your own. It's not about what I've done. Even though I'm here for you, I love you, but if I don't teach them that passion and the love for something that you want to do in your life, then I'm not just giving them something. I'm teaching them how to fish. They need to know how to fish. If I ain't around, what they going to do? And so that's my thing. I tell them, I say, you guys have to get this now. Because if you want to be successful, it's not about what I've done. It's going to be about what you do with your career.
So at what point do you start that? Do you start like as soon as they can talk, you start teaching them about that? Or like, how do you transition into that? Because they always had their hand out.
Oh, yeah. So. No, but you know what? Soon as you have to program your kids like that. As soon as they could talk, I'm teaching them about life. Because we are behind. You know, these other cultures and races, they come from descendants of money.
Yeah.
You know, we just got into being able to build wealth. So if we're going to build a generational wealth, they need to be programmed.
And that's another thing that I think parents have to be programmed too. Because I don't think enough parents help build that generational wealth. I asked my mama how much she has in her will. She's like, enough to pay for the funeral. I'm like, you need more than that. I was like, what?
But like you say though, it start now with the kids. We have to break those negative cycles.
So with the kids, again, you know, if you don't have anything, it's a lot easier for you to say work hard, work hard. How do you draw a line at where you stop and cut off the money? Because my kids think I'm rich. And I'm like, no. Or they think they're rich. And I'm like, no, you don't have anything. This is daddy's money. Mommy and daddy got this. You don't have nothing. So
so you know what? You have to start from the bottom and teach them what it is. Like, you know what? If you really want something out of life, you're going to have to do something. Because think about it. Money come and go. So that's how I prepare mine. Especially me being from New Orleans, the hurricane come wash everything away. You have to start over. So I'm like, you need to have that mentality right now.
So I know Romeo, he works really hard. A lot of people think he just got things handed down, but I know he works constantly. You know, you see him on social media and different things, working hard. Did that just come naturally to him?
Yeah, because I started out as a kid making him work for what he wants, not just giving it to him. That's what I'm saying, teaching him how to fish, and now he's able to create his own.
And then, what do you think is your favorite part about being a father?
Just being around my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I tell people all the time, it's about the love. You can't pay for love.
Mm. So how do you balance when you're on the road and they want you, like, I come home, my kids are like, Daddy, as soon as I leave, they're like, we
Yeah,
miss you, come home. I'm like, I
yeah,
just left.
yeah.
But
Well, sometimes I take them on the road with me
Mhm.
when they don't have school,
Mm.
but I balance it out. Just spending time. I spend so much time with them till it don't matter.
Yeah. Do you still get to go to, I know your sons play basketball. Do you get to go to the games and
Yeah.
everything?
So, matter of fact, I'm a coach.
No way.
Yeah.
You manage a multi-million-dollar
Yeah.
company on the road touring. You're doing
Yeah.
this tour. You got your shoes
Yeah.
out, and you're a coach.
Yes.
Okay, so you got to explain this time management aspect, because I don't think a lot of parents
Everybody got
get it.
24 hours.
Okay. Okay. So what do you do with them? How do you balance them?
I balance it. I just make it work because the family come first.
Mm. So have you turned down jobs or
Yeah.
opportunities for
All
the
the
family?
all the time.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't do this for the money.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just blessed. God put me in a place where I can do that,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thankful.
Wow. So what is the one thing you enjoy doing the most with your family?
Bible study. We do
Really?
Bible study every Sunday.
You mean massively? Nah, nah,
Yeah,
nah. It's like, thank you, Jesus.
yeah,
Not just at the awards. You out
yeah.
there, you doing it
Nah,
every day. How often do you have Bible study?
we've been doing it for 20 years.
Seriously.
Yep,
I
every
see. I
Sunday.
need to incorporate this in my family.
Yeah,
We
that's
don't do
what
it
you need.
enough.
Yeah, you
We go to
have that.
church and we think, oh, we good.
Nah,
Thank you, Lord.
yeah,
But it take,
The Bible study
uh,
work.
wow, okay, so I don't even know how to begin. What do you do to teach your family Bible? You just sit down and read the Bible together, or do you
No,
like talk
well,
about passages or
no,
what?
we talk about everything. We talk
Mm.
about life. So Bible study is not just about reading the Bible,
Mhm.
because even as teenagers, they go through different
Mm.
things, whether
Mhm.
it's relationships, school stuff,
Mhm.
family stuff. So
Yeah.
we talk about it. I think Bible study humble us as a family.
Wow.
So you have all this stuff, but you could lose it. One
Mhm.
day I tell people all the time, we all one incident from being homeless.
Wow. Truth. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
So do you pick a passage? Do you let the kids pick a passage or
We
what?
all do it. Like sometime I'll find something, sometime they have a topic and we talk about it.
That's hot.
Yeah,
How long does the Bible study last?
an hour
What? You keep the kids away from their cell phones and
for one
iPads for a
hour.
whole hour?
1 hour. They got to.
So they just know it is what it is. We gotta do it.
We
They
got
have
to
to
do it.
accept it.
It's family tradition.
Really?
For 20 years we've been doing it.
Well, after 20 years, you don't
They're
get
used
pushback
to it.
anymore. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're just
now they're
used to it.
used to it.
Attack. Wow, that's great. How important do you think that foundation is for your kids to grow up with that spiritual mindset? Set.
That's the most important thing, because without a foundation, you lost.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of kids that don't know God, they they stray away, they get into different things. So it's like, as a family, we here for you,
Mm-hmm.
good and bad times. We the only thing gonna be here for you.
Wow.
So that's the importance of it.
Amen to that. All right, we're
Yeah.
gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back with one of our favorite segments. I love my kids' butt. So start thinking about what you're gonna say about I
Yeah.
love my kids' butt, and a
Yeah.
little bit of last advice for entrepreneurs. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, this podcast is brought to you in part by Comcast. Don't forget to please subscribe, follow, share, and set up alerts to be notified of new episodes. And of course, more information can be found at daddyduty365.com. All right, welcome back to Daddy Duty 365, everybody. I'm still with the man, the myth, the legend, Master P in the building. Nah, 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 nah. And we left off talking about I love my kids' butt. So tell us, you love your kids' butt, what?
I love my kids, but if they don't do good in school, they're gonna have a problem.
Oh, really? What kind of
Yeah.
problem? Like,
They're gonna have a problem.
I don't want a threat from Master P. Y'all better do y'all's homework.
It ain't a threat. It's just
A promise. That's a
yeah,
promise.
I need you to do good in school.
Okay.
I want my kids to be more than just athletes and entertainers. So that's why the butt come. That's why I'm more hard on them about the education part, because that's gonna take them a long way in life.
So what's going to get him in trouble? A C, a D, F, what?
Anything below a C.
Really? Anything below a C, they're getting in
Yeah.
trouble. So we talking about punishment away from...
I'm taking video games. I'm taking all that stuff away. You need to focus.
I like that. I like
Yes.
that. That's why my kids, but they're still young enough, they can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
These kids,
Yeah.
they sneak. I get my other phone. They
Yeah,
sneak and doing stuff.
I'm taking it all.
I mean, I get that because you're the kind of guy who was self-taught, self-made millionaire who really changed the game of the business.
Mhm.
You changed the structure of music and owning all your own rights, owning all
Yes.
your own movie rights and different things like that. So that's sort of in the same vein. You want to teach your kids that
Mhm.
you need to manage. Like a lot of people say, "Oh, get somebody to manage my money."
Yeah.
You're like, "No, manage your own money."
Yeah, and at a young age. Yeah.
So what advice can you give to parents on instilling that type of discipline about money management?
Stop being friends with your kids and be a
Whoa,
parent.
preach
You know
that.
what I'm saying? Because most
Yes.
parents want to be friends with their kids. They never gonna respect you after that.
Wow. So when you put your foot down, do you feel they respect you more instead of trying to just be their boy instead of
Yeah,
a
because
friend?
if you try to be their friend, they not gonna respect you.
Wow.
You got
And a
to
lot of
play
people
your
think it's the
role.
opposite.
No, you do that, kids would not respect you no more.
All right, so put your foot down, parents. And what about giving them money? Because a lot of parents say, like, okay, you get the good grades, you give them money. You do good in school, you get money. You do take out chores, you get money. Are
Yeah,
those
you
things?
you you make them work for it. If they do the work for it, they deserve it, and they're gonna grow up like that. But make sure they know now you have this money, how the responsibility come with it. So I think a lot of parents don't teach their kids responsibility that come with the money. So it's not just falling out of trees. If you you want to be rewarded, you got to do the right thing, and then you got to start programming them. You got to start programming your kids at a younger age to what to do with their money.
I feel like they appreciate it more. Like I
They
worked
will.
and I had bought my
Yeah.
own car.
Yes.
It was like $500, but I bought my
Yeah.
own hoopty,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
appreciated that
Yeah.
bad boy. I love
Yeah.
that car.
Yeah.
As opposed to somebody, my brother, they gave him his car and then he crashed it.
because you don't appreciate it.
Yeah, well, actually, he let some girls steal it and they crashed it into a
See
house.
that?
A little messy story, but
Yeah.
because he didn't appreciate it. He didn't work hard for it.
Yes.
So that's what you want your kids to do.
Yes, because anything you earn, you will appreciate it.
So what is the I was talking about, kids and the growing up and everything. What is the one piece of advice you would have given yourself when you were a first time new dad from what you know now?
Yeah. The first time new dad, you have to stop everything you're doing, and it's all about your kids now. You don't have no
That's
time
hard for
for
people.
nothing.
A lot of guys are selfish still,
Yeah, but if I could go back to my younger self, that's what I would do.
Do you feel like you missed out on some things in those younger years because you were so busy?
I just feel like I could have stopped and changed my life earlier. Yeah. Because you think you're missing something. You want to have
Yeah.
fun. You don't know what you want to do, and then that time you can't get time back.
Yeah, you cannot get time back. That's
Yeah.
great advice. Great
Yeah.
advice. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your
All right.
time.
All right,
Continue
my
being
brother.
a great dad.
Yes.
All right. Y'all do y'all's homework out there. All right. Thanks, man. Hey, everybody. Before you go, we just want to say thanks again for watching this episode of Daddy Duty 365. But we also need your help to get the word out about this new podcast. So please subscribe, follow, share, and set up alerts to be notified of new episodes when they drop every single Wednesday. And remember that this podcast is brought to you in part by Comcast. Thanks, Comcast.